So my absolute favorite quote in advertising is by a guy named William Bernbach. And he said, "I warn you against believing that advertising is a science." And yet these days, more and more, we see people trying to sell this idea that it can be reduced down to a science. And they're just wrong. It's not a science. There are scientific components to data use, but it doesn't mean that advertising in its entirety can be reduced to science. It's absolutely an art form. And one of the things that I've found that is drastically negatively affecting brands these days is this absolute obsession with short-term ROI. And it comes at the cost of long-term ROI. And it's because managers, boards, stakeholders, shareholders want to see an immediate return and analyze the immediate return on any marketing spend. And the problem with that is that because there's this focus on short-term ROI, which can be done, we can spend X and we can analyze it and we know what that ROI was. But what we don't know is what the long-term ROI opportunity cost was with having this short-term obsession. And it's because not enough is being done in terms of really crafting that brand as a whole, how it's seen in the market, how it's conceptualized over time, and how it's built over time as an art form. You know, I can take a canvas and I can paint. You ask any artist, they can paint something for you in an hour. But what they can paint for you in an hour might be beautiful. But what they can do for you in terms of painting, if you give them 3 weeks, is going to be completely different. It's that finesse in terms of advertising, and that finesse in terms of how that brand is built over time. That is the opportunity cost when you obsess over the scientific side of short-term ROI. So be careful not to get caught up in this obsession, and fight back when it comes to boards and managers that are obsessing over it. Help them understand that you need to really nurture the art form side of your brand and your company and your products and your advertising. And in the long term, you'll be rewarded for it. That patience will pay off. That much I can guarantee you.